I have had sleep paralysis since I was around 13 years old. I am 31 now, and still can't get past that vile old lady who terrorizes me. It's a lady that's dressed in black. At one time, I opened up my eyes to see this horrid, skull-like face screaming into my face that scared the hell out of me. I have not had sleep paralysis for a few years apart from that odd occasion until now. Now I have had it every night for the past week, and it's near 10 times each night, and again, I have that stranger lurking around trying to hurt me. When I'm falling asleep, I start hearing random voices and of different languages. Then all of a sudden, I hear a screeching scream. I've been to a clairvoyant, and she said what I have to do is to specially learn to not fear death, and the doorway will open. How will I know if I'm not scared to die? I really want to get into the astral realm, but I've only managed to get a glimpse, just to be dragged back by that thing again. I grew up on a farm in Victoria, Australia. I now live in the UK. What I believe to be abductions occurred from the time I was 5 to the time I was 9. There were 4 episodes in total. They all follow the same pattern. I would be lying in bed and about to fall asleep. I would hear a ring in my ears. I would feel intense nausea. The ceiling above me would move and start to shake. I would try to cry out, but no sound would come out of me. I would feel a sickening feeling as if I was moving very quickly and suddenly. Think motion sickness, multiplied beyond anything you can imagine. I would wake up and find myself in a place filled with green and red lights that smelled like recycled air and slightly like vomit. I could feel that I was restrained but was not tied to anything. I just could not move my limbs. My legs would feel like they were burning, and a figure at the end of my body would keep putting a heavy, sticky black liquid on them that momentarily cooled them. I was afraid to look at the figure and afraid for their face to turn towards mine. Someone else's hand was on my forehead, holding my hair back. Twice the burning sensation was on my abdomen and not my legs. I would be utterly terrified each time. When I woke up every time the next morning, I would find little pinprick-like spots on my body and would be sick in bed for days and be incredibly weak. My mother recalls that I smelled very strange and like chemicals. I was too afraid to tell my parents, as I felt that if I did, the same thing would happen to them. The doctors guessed that I was weak due to blood loss, but could not see telltale signs of viral or bacterial infections. I am not epileptic, and as an adult have been tested for all kinds of disorders. I'm perfectly healthy. I firmly believe I was not sexually abused. I am otherwise a completely rational person, but this is something I've felt for a long time happened to me.